Ezekiel 1:4. He's going to describe the glory, but he says, the first thing he says, a stormy wind came out of the north, and a great cloud of brightness around it, and fire, someone say fire, flashing forth continually in the midst of the fire, as were gleaming metal.
Awo ne ntunula era laba embuyaga ezikunta olw'amaanyi ne zifuluma obukiika bwa kkono era ekire n'omuliro ogwezingazinga n'okumasaamasa okukyetoolodde era mwogwo wakati ne muvanga ebbala erya zaabu etabuddwamu ffeeza eriva mu muliro wakati.
Kankubuulire.
Let me tell you.
Tunulira wano.
Look at me.
Abamu ku mmwe.
Some of you.
Ogenda kuyitibwa.
You're going to be called
the one that stepped in the fire.
Oyo eyaliyingira mu muliro.
Tolaba nti you are struggling to pray.
Don't you see that you're not nnyo okusaba?
But when you step in the fire
ne bw'onaalinnya mu muliro
and this fire begin to burn in your bones,
omuliro gwe ne gutandika okwaka mu magumba go.
If
I tell you now,
and let me tell you to you,
and I tell you now,
this is my 4th day
when I'm not sleeping. Sleeping.
This is my 4th day.
Not because I don't want to sleep,
but the sleep is not there.
Why?
When the fire of God is burning in your bones, in fact, you have to negotiate with Him.
You tell Him, at least for today, leave me. Leave me today, and I sleep. Now, and says, okay.
In 45 minutes, you think you slept for 2 days. You realize it's 45 minutes. But you are fresh, you are full, you are encouraged, and it says 45 minutes. Because it's saying, my fire cannot sleep. My
fire cannot sleep.
Because if you are going to walk in the realm of the spirit, the altar in you must remain active 24/7, and the fire must remain on the altar. The Bible says that fire must be burning on the altar. Now, when you have become the altar, fire keep in your bones, and people will go know a man that carries fire. It's not about praying, it's a man who carries fire.
People have summons,
but they don't have the fire. Do you
understand what I'm saying? People have songs, but they don't carry fire.
I'm talking about the fire of God. When God is to reveal in the spirit realm to you, He deposits fire in you.
If you don't respond, you may develop cancer. That fire that He has put in you,
the way you deal with it is unceasing worship. If you deny it, it can become a disease in your body. Because when it's burning, if you don't worship, you can't eat. The food is not interesting. The food you have is worshiping. Amen.
Amen.
The drink you have is worship. But if you don't, and that fire in you, and you don't respond to release the fire back, the one who has sent it to you, and you let it settle in you and become stagnant in you, it can become a disease in your bones. Ezekiel says, sorry, Jeremiah, your word burns in my bones like a fire. Abagalwa,
Beloved,
listen to me.
mpuliriza.
Tosobola kwenda
You cannot commit
when
adultery
the fire is in your bones.
ng'omuliro guli mu magumba go.
Tosobola kuyomba
You cannot quarrel
because the fire is burning.
kubanga omuliro gwaka.
I'm talking about
Njogera ku
when you don't know when you started praying and when you ended.
nga tomanyi ddi lwe watandise kusaba era okoma ddi.
Nga tomanyi watandise ddi okusaba
You don't know when you started praying
era wamaze ddi.
and what time did you
Because
end.
everything was prayer.
Kubanga buli kyabadde
Because the
kusaba
fire is burning.
kubanga
And
omuliro
you need,
gwaka.
and you negotiate
N'oteeseganya
with the Father.
ne taata.
Father,
Taata.
nange ne muntu.
I'm also a human being.
Ndeka mpumulemu.
Let me sleep.
Naye n'akuddamu.
And you also respond,
Anti nange ndwawo okufuna alinga ggwe.
I take long to get anyone like you.
Naye ati, okufunayo omuntu nga ggwe
And the Lord said, getting someone
kitwala
like
ebbanga.
you, it takes
Buli
long
gwe
time.
ŋŋamba jangu tajja.
Everyone I commission
Buli
to
gwe
come
ŋŋamba
doesn't
jangu
come.
ŋŋamba ndi
Every
bize.
time I invite you to come, does
Naye
not come.
kenfunyeeyo gwomu.
Now since I've got
Naye
you
ka
one,
neemale eggoga.
let me exhaust myself.
Do you know?
Omanyi
It takes years.
kitwala myaka,
It takes years.
kitwala emyaka.
God to find a man
Katonda ofunayo
who
omuntu
surrenders to him.
eyeewaayo gy'ali.
It takes years,
Kitwala myaka,
sometimes generations,
oluusi mirembe,
to find one man
Okufunayo
gwasobola
omusajja
okugamba ono
whom he can say
ali
this one
fully surrendered to
is
me.
fully surrendered to
Era
him.
bw'amukama wamusanga
When the Lord finds such,
byonna byali abimuteekamu.
all he is deposits in
That's why I
that
say,
man.
God, why are you using only one man? Byonna because so n'omu nga waliwo millions of people. For him to find one.
Y'okusangayo omu.
Era gandi,
He says, no,
kenfunye ggwe
as I've got you,
simanyi naddamu ddi okufuna omulala.
I don't know at what time I'll get another person.
I don't know at what time, how many years it will take me
Imagine atwalira myaka
to
emeka
find another James.
okuba nga nsangayo omulala.
Nasanga Moses.
I found Moses
Awo ne ndwawo.
and I took long.
Ne ndwawo.
I took long.
Ne nsanga Dawudi.
Then I found David.
Okuva ku Musa
From Moses,
adda ku David.
he goes to David.
Yava ku Ibulayimu.
If he was from Abraham,
N'agamba mukwano gwange Ibulayimu.
I said, my friend Abraham.
Ne kitwala
And it
emyaka.
took years.
N'asanga Musa.
Then he found Moses.
N'agamba ono njogera ne maaso ku maaso.
Then he said, this one I
Ne
speak to you
kitwala
face to face.
emyaka.
Then it took years.
N'asanga Dawudi.
And he found
N'agamba
David.
ndabye omusajja n'omutima
Then he said,
ng'ogwange.
I found somebody after my heart.
Okitegera kye ŋŋamba?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Kitwala emyaka.
It takes years.
Okuva ku Enoka
From Enoch
okutuuka ku Ibulayimu kitwala
to
emyaka.
Abraham, it takes
Okuva ku
years.
Ibulayimu
From Abraham
okutuuka ku Dawudi
to David,
ku Musa
to Moses,
kitwala emyaka.
it took years.
Okuva ku Musa
From Moses
okutuuka ku David
to David,
kitwala emyaka.
took years.
Kati okuva ku David
Now from David,
awo simanyi yaddako ani.
I don't know who was next.
Awo nze naddako.
I was the next.
Kyava kati if I found a man
Nti bwe mba nsanze omuntu
who fully surrenders
eyeeweerayo ddala
and tells me to have my way
n'aŋŋanya nkole nga bwe
without
njagala
restriction,
nga tantaddeeko kkomo,
when I find him,
oyo bwe musanga
nange I fully occupy him
nange
and I don't
mwebalirako
want to
enkoga,
leave him.
era mba saagala muvaako.
Kyava gamba nti
That's why it
ebyotulo
says, the other things of sleeping,
nze natutonda
I'm the one who created the
ngenda
sleep.
tukolako.
I'm going to deal with it.
Naga nti ebyo mbisobola.
He says, I can't do that.